What's up, Black Desert Mobile fans? It's Legit back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I got to 4,000 CP as a 100% free-to-play player. I'm going to show you guys what that looks like on my setup, as well as how to get there and what you need to focus on. If this is your first time on my channel, you are missing out. Make sure you check out the description down below for some additional badass Black Desert Mobile content. You won't be disappointed. Before we dive in, let's go over my stats. I'm at 2118 AP, 1889 DP. My crit chance is 28.22, attack speed 18.46, movement speed's at 20%, it's at like 21%, I could shave off like 1%. My AL branch damage 17, Saret's 12, Lebrev is 15, Ahib is 25. Optimally, I'd like to have AL and Lebrev, with the third one being Saret. No more do I want Ahib because my critical damage is above 170%. So that's my stats. Let's go to the market to show you that I am 100% free to play. I've never purchased any of these options. I've never purchased anything in the game. Not to say that this game isn't worth spending money on. I'm just trying to grow my channel and my account as a free to play player to show people out there that this can still be done, successfully, and you can still have a lot of fun with it. So this is everything. I'm not sure if there's any other way to prove that I haven't spent anything. We'll just go through them all real quick because I know there's people that are not going to believe me. Well, I guarantee there's people that aren't going to believe me. So that's everything. I am also currently ranked 367. Now that was as of this morning. I was at 3981 last night, so I did jump up a little over 20 CP. So I'll probably be a little bit higher in rank. So I am 367th rank as a free-to-play player. All right, so let's dive in. To start off, I did get the 4,007 CP. Let's go over my gear first. I am rocking the Ultimate Mo-Rig Amulet. I did enhance it to +7 attack and the +6 attack there, as well as the Crystal with +8 attack. So, I mean, that's an additional 21 CP just on the enhancements and the Crystal. My offhand, the Talisman, the Jubilee Talisman, I do have the +7 attack and +7 attack on that, as well as a +8 attack and a +7 attack on my crystals. I am trying to swap out the crystals with Ahib to Lebrev. That is something I'm working on. This offhand I did get from Shaka2, so I did get lucky. It's the only orange I ever got from Shaka2 and probably the 70,000 coins that I've rolled so far on this account. It does have +3 attack and +3 movement speed. My main hand I did buy from the market. I did spend it probably the first day or two. I spent like 100 million on it just because I wanted it. I haven't gotten another main hand drop aside from that either, so it was a good pickup. That is my two weapons at the moment. I am working on a +34 on the offhand. The main hand I did get to +35. I did have a bunch of success with Force Stones, Force enhancements, so those have been very beneficial, especially with this Valor event. They drop 2 to 5 per event. You're running 2 to 3 a day, so you're getting a decent amount, plus with the puzzle event. My armor is the Toritas. It's giving me 260 at +35. I do have a +8 and a +8 attack and defense crystal on that bad boy. My helmet is Gruntle still at the moment. It does have 2 +8 attack crystals on it, as well as attack speed of 1.95 and 1.8%. So I'm working on swapping that out next. I'm going to get this to +34, and then I'm going to go for an orange helmet, so that way it puts the orange helmet right at +32 when I transfer the enhancements. Then I'll just have to worry about adding the the enchants and taking out those crystals and adding those crystals to the new helmet. So that's next, getting that to +34 and then swapping out with an orange helmet. I do have the Gruntle gloves and the Gruntle boots with attack speed and movement speed, +8 attack and +7 crystals, and +8 defense and +7 crystals on that one. For accessories, I have +0 accessory yellows. They're not +1 or anything. 100% free to play. It is crit chance 2%, crit chance, crit chance, crit chance, and crit chance. So I'm rocking all crit chance. I did get, this is the only yellow relic I did snag. It does give +31 AP and +10% Ahib. I'd prefer that to be the one that gives AP and DP, just because it's more overall combat power. So hopefully I can save up enough Shaka2 coupons to reroll that or get another drop from the relic fragment shop. The outfits I got, I did create both of these outfits. I make them from my camp. I do have the Sorceress Kavaro outfit. This is given +5 AP and DP. And then I did craft, a couple weapon outfits to combine them, to fuse them, to get this. It did take me 3 to 4 tries. I did get this one plus 18 on each slot, so that is very nice. I had another 13 total, or 26 total combat power over what I had previously. And I do have one extra one in my inventory over here on the side. So that's my weapons, my armor, my accessories, my outfits. My light stones that I'm using at the moment is that one, +5 defense and +6 MP. These aren't perfect by any means, and that's not optimally one I would want, but that is the one I have on at the moment. I do have that one at the top there. It is giving me 5% Lebrev and AAL damage at 25%, so it's really nice as far as branch damage purposes. It's just I would lose 5 total combat power, and it's all about combat power. Bottom left, I do have +6 attack and critical hit damage, so that is a very nice one. I like that one a lot. Bottom right, I do have +6 attack and 4.5 Seret damage, so that one's pretty nice. And then top right, this one's just awful at +4 MP and combat experience. I'm just trying to reroll until I get a better one. So that's my light stones. As far as enhancing, I always enhance my gear to 100%. Always to 100%. I just always feed it all the stones. I do also have my Black Spirit to level 143. I do have it up to about 43% combat or dark energy experience. I did get a bunch of these 4 of these free crows from this event. Some of them came with good dark energy experience, some of them didn't. So the puppy and the penguin have really good dark energy. So this puppy has 8% dark energy and 300 LT. So I think that's the top stats you can get for both of those. So my puppy's really nice. And then this penguin's giving me, it's going to be 7% dark energy, no LT. So that one's decent for dark energy. So I pop those on when I want to, feed my Black Spirit. That is what I do. So that's where I'm at. Now, how did I get here? First of all, you need a little bit of luck on your side. I'm going to be honest with you. There's, this game is RNG based. I did get lucky with this talisman from Shaka 2. And I did buy this armor from the market and my main hand from the market. So some of it is luck. A lot of it is, you can set yourself up for success in a lot of areas. First way is make sure you utilize your camp. Make sure you're constantly crafting outfits. Make sure you're constantly crafting the weapon stones, the black stones. So make sure you're crafting stuff utilizing your camp. You also want to make sure you're farming in the proper areas, 300 to 400 CP above the mob area, so that way you're farming the quickest. Make sure you're farming your violent mobs, so that way you get a lot of boss stamps and ancient tabs, Shaka 2 coupons, and as well as the black stones to help you level up. Make sure you utilize the force stamps and the force enhances and the events for rewards like pets and force stones and all that fun jazz. Make sure I always get my gear to 100%. I always level to 100% unless I'm using a force stone. You obviously want to go for these gear resonances. You want to go for, +30 first, +28 if you're not there. So you want to go for these gear resonances first. I am working on +35. That will add another +11 AP, so another total combat power +11. Bonus effects, obviously you want to get to 3600. It's not giving you any more CP at the 3600 range, but it is adding 15% more critical hit damage, which is a lot. And then your accessory resonance, either have a +8 blue, purple, or green, or have all yellows and some oranges if you have a little bit of money to spend. As far as light stones and relic, that's all RNG. I don't have the best light stones, and my relic's decent. It's not the best, but that's all RNG. You just got to keep rolling the fragments, getting your fragments, doing your boss stamps so you get the fragments. As far as accessories, you got to make sure you do, stock up your black pearls, get all the ways to get black pearls, get all those knocked out, farm arenas, do it through the node manager, and then get at least one of each yellow accessory, because that's a lot of combat power there as well. As far as Blackstones, like I said, you're going to want to farm violence. I do buy a lot of Blackstones from the market when they're at a cheaper price. So if you go to the market and you go to enhancements and you go to Blackstones, you're going to see that good armor Blackstones range from 160 to 190, and weapon Blackstones range from 128 to 156,000. I only usually never buy those two. I don't buy the grand ones. The good armor ones, if you click on them, you can usually sometimes, if you come in here, you can find ones, in the 170,000 range instead of 190,000 range. If you come in the good weapon one, see like those two that are up at 128,000, that's a steal considering the rest that are 153,000. So if you check in here every once in a while, sometimes you can get a good deal on those Blackstones. I recommend checking that out. As far as your Black Spirit, I do recommend having the dark energy experience as high as you can possibly get it. Mine's at about 42%. I know it only shows 30% right now, but that's because of my pets. I do recommend, you know, I like to buy stuff from the market to feed to my Black Spirit for dark energy experience. Right now, since they have the enchants, it's extra beneficial to buy stuff from the market. You do get, you know, 1 residue for purples, and then you get, it depends on the yellow and the orange that you feed it. I do like to go with Lavertos because they give 480 residue for every Laverto that you feed to your Black Spirit. So if you're really trying to increase your enhancements, I strongly recommend that. So you really want to pay attention to the cost of these as well if you're going to be buying stuff. I do buy stuff, so like that Laverto at 5.1 mils of steel, I just bought it. This staff, so there's another one. So people put them up for wicked cheap. See, 6 million. Amulet, 5.8, not worth it, since I just got those other two. So I could come back in here and buy that staff for 5.6. I like it at a 5.1 range. So now I can go to my Black Spirit. I can feed my Black Spirit all this goodies. So those purple 2 weapons gave me 2 magical residue. That weapon's going to give me 480 residue, and that one's going to give me 480, and it gives me dark energy experience, so it's a win-win. So I'm getting dark energy experience to level up. I mean, it almost doubled the bar of dark energy experience I have. I know it's not a whole lot. It would probably take like 40 weapons to level this up, but that does help level it up, and you get the residue. This is the best way to get enhancement residue to enhance your gear, is buying Lavertos. It is the cheapest way. So I use those, and then I can go back to my Black Spirit. I can enchant, and I think I'm going to try to get that +6 to a little bit higher, see if we can get any luck, because I already have the other ones to +7, and this is a 2-slot piece of gear, so I'm definitely going to be keeping it for a little while. So the same one, unfortunately. Doesn't matter. I do buy these Lavertos from the store, probably about 20 million a day. Past couple days anyways, because I was trying to really power level my combat power. Which is why my enhancements are pretty good. +7s, 6s, and 7s. It's a lot of CP right there. If you're at +3s. Or you don't even have the CP on there, you're rocking something else. So I didn't get anything, but that is what I do. It's not a waste because I still fed the Black Spirit a lot of that experience. So that is something I do to level up. I will, you know, come out with a silver making guide. I know you guys are like, that's a lot of silver. I'll come out with a silver making guide in, you know, a day or so to show you guys how I make silver. I mean, I probably spent about 150 million in the past couple days power level into combat to 4,000 CP. That's everything for this video. I hope that helps you guys out. I hope those tips and tricks will help you increase your combat power. Once again, for some badass content, thank you guys for stopping by. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. If you're new, you should definitely be subscribing. With that being said, I will see you next time. Face the day, lost in it, your place when I put your hair. Nothing on but air. You pick me up, spin me around your kitchen.